The last league meeting between these two was back in 1979 when Bristol City left Ellen Road with a 3-1 win. 31 years later, Keith Millen's side arrived full of confidence after rising out of the relegation zone in midweek, but the best chance of the first half fell to Leeds' David Sommer, David James reaffirming his reputation as a fine shot stopper. It was Sommer's replacement who dominated this game. Luciano Becchio introduced on the hour mark. 6 minutes later, he put his side in front, rising above Nicky Hunt. But it owed a lot to the pinpoint delivery from Robert Snodgrass. The lead didn't last long though. Just 2 minutes later, in fact, Albert Adoma made George McCartney look like the fall guy, quite literally, whereas the rest of the Leeds defence did their best impression of statues as Jonathan Stead sneaked in to score his second goal in as many games. Suddenly, the game had sprung to life, and it would swing back in the home side's favour when Becchio reacted quickest to fellow substitute Lloyd Sam's fierce effort. Still needed a finish, though. James appealing for offside, to no avail, but it seems that a lot of love in Leeds for Luciano. Sam was involved again in the build-up for the third, a nice decoy to create the space for McCartney, Becchio evading his markers to complete a 17-minute hat-trick with a flourish. It's a third win in 4 to move Leeds up to 5th in the table, but the result condemns the Robins to their first defeat in 6 matches.
That's a soft penalty.
You can't dispute the penalty taken by Graham Alexander, though. I mean, that was phenomenal. But we've seen that all along, isn't it, with the outside of his right foot.
That's real pressure as well. That's to win the game. You know that probably if you score that, it'll probably win the game. And it's a fantastic finish. But like you say, you wouldn't expect anything different from him, would you?
Yeah, congratulations to Luciano Becchio, his first hat-trick in English football. He's very much the unsung hero, really.
Yeah,
I mean, you talk about strikers at Leeds. Jermaine Beckford, not that long ago, was coveted, talked about, but he doesn't get talked about that much. But this was a stunning performance.
Well, he's taken a primary role now, hasn't he, after Beckford's gone? I mean, I know he came as a sub for this one, but all the goals, it just works hard for everything he gets on the pitch. I don't think anybody would begrudge him, any sort of semblance of success. And I'm pleased that somebody like that, who, as I say, grafts all the time, doesn't always play for himself, plays for other people as well, as we've seen in the past. But he's having his day in the sun. That's nice.
And he's out of contract in the summer, so I should think that's probably increased his negotiation.
They've just been through all that with Beckford, haven't they? So they don't want to go through that again. No. So get him signed up,
yes,
quick as you can.
So he can stay for at least another season. Into League One then.